really excited because I'm going to open a Potomac Beads new bead box, new subscription bead box with you guys. And the reason I'm excited is because this one actually caters to bead weavers. I've opened a few recently, and I continue to open a few from other companies that I really enjoy. However, they cater more towards bead stringing. This one caters to bead weavers. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm also happy to tell you that if you decide that you would like to go ahead and subscribe, you can use the code Gina's Gems 10, and I'll put that in caption, and you can get 10% off your first box. So remember, if you go in, put Gina's Gems 10, and you will get a discount on your first box. This one is the Potomac Beads Best Bead Box XL. Now they have two. They have a Potomac Beads Best Bead Box, which is $19.99 a month, and it comes with one pattern and all the stuff you need to make that pattern, and then some additional beads from around the world, and lots of links so that you can use the beads that you get. Pattern ideas, so on and so forth. Now, if you get the XL box, you get about twice as much as you get in the other box, if not a little more, because you will get two patterns and a PDF pattern, so that's 3 patterns, and you will also get a lot of extra beads that come with it. So not only do you get all the beads to make the patterns, you get extra beads to go with it. So that's really nice, and $35 a month is really reasonable to get the trendy new beads. So anyway, that's how that works, and let's go ahead and see what's in this box. Like I said, this is the XL box. It comes in this really nice box. Mine got a little beat up in the mail. My mailman must have been having a bad day, I don't know. But anyway, it's this little magnetic box, and that's really nice. You could put your beading supplies in it. It's really neat because it just closes real nice. Anyway, I like boxes. And then when you open it, you get a welcome card. And on the back, it tells you what's in the box, variety, inspiration, quality. It gives you, little things to read. And then you have a little postcard that has some of the other things that you can find on the site, and then on the back it has a color theory card, which is really nice if you have issues with mixing and blending your colors, or sometimes you just want to know what goes together well. This is really nice to reference, so that's a nice addition. And then this one explains what's actually in the bead box. This one is called Cerulean Calm, and it is it says, the soft crunch of snow underfoot on a clear, star-filled night, the gentle lapping of waves on a white sand beach, whenever hues of blue, cream, and turquoise take you, wherever hues of blue, cream, and turquoise take you, may you find inner peace with a Cerulean Calm subscription box. And then here, I'm assuming this is all the stuff that's in the box. And it says materials marked with asterisks can be used to create your own winter blues hoop earrings or Queen Victoria earrings. So those are, I'm assuming, the patterns in here. So this is our list here of the beads. And then we look and we have our first pattern. And this one is Queen Stud earrings. And this one is, it has the materials down here, and then when you look inside, it's really nice because all of the diagrams are laid out, and then you have all your written instructions too. This is really well done. On the back, it tells about the artist, and Allie Buckman is the one that's created this particular pattern. Excuse me. And then we have another pattern. This is Winter Blues Pendant, and of course the materials here, and again on the inside all the nice diagrams and written instructions. And then on the back it talks about the artist, and this is Anna, and it tells a little bit about her. And then here's another. So there is 3 written instructions in this one. Instead of a PDF, maybe they decided to go that direction. This is Queen Victoria earrings, and this again has what you will be using, the materials, and then again all the diagrams, all the written instructions, and a little bit about the artist. And this one is also Anna Taylor. On this one it tells you her last name. So there's 3 patterns in this one. That's really nice. And then we have all of our nice beads. I'm going to pull all these out of here so you can just see how much is in this box. There's quite a bit. So let's pull all this out. And then we'll go through it and look at it and see just what we got here. Some earring findings. Okay. So, you pull this box aside and just let you look at all that's in there, and that's quite a bit of stuff. So the first thing I see is there's a bunch of Miyuki seed beads included, so let's grab those out and put them over on one side here so we can see what they are, and we'll look at those first. So we have Miyuki seed bead chartreuse. And this is a 15-0. Let me get you close. It's really pretty. One of those limey green type. It looks like it has even like a gold lining in it. That's really pretty. And I'm always low on 15-0s. 15-0s and 8-0s. I always have a ton of 11-0s. But so it's nice to get some. That's really nice. And then we have another 15-0, and this is sea foam lined crystal. And this is really pretty too. The pretty hues in that. That's really nice. And then we have a Miyuki 8-0, and this is gilt-lined opal 8. I actually have some of these, and these are really pretty. I use them. I like them. They're really nice. So this is an 8-0, and they're all round seed beads. And then we have an 11-0 that is an emerald. And it's also Miyuki. So that's quite a few little packages of seed beads. And nice quality. Of course, Miyuki is a very high quality Japanese seed bead. So these are very nice quality. None of the weird, cheap, off-brand stuff. Really nice quality seed beads. And then we have some extra large carrier beads, Aztec gold. And these are big. They're good size. And what I really like about them is they're textured, because I've tried using some carrier beads that my peyote just wanted to slip off of. This is kind of textured, and I like that. Get you close. And it's not plastic. I've also gotten some carrier beads and got them home and was really disappointed because they were plastic. These are not. So, really nice. There's 4 of those extra large beads there. And then 2 pyramid beads. These are jet matted Lila Vega. This is a color I don't have. I have pyramid beads, but this is a color I don't have. They're kind of a chocolatey, velvety look. They're really pretty. You can make a cool pair of earrings with those. Those are cool. And of course, a lot of this stuff will go with the patterns that were included too. I haven't looked closely enough to tell you what materials go with them. I'm just going through the bags to show you what we have here. And then we have 2 12mm cotton pearls mint green. Now this is something I haven't encountered before. Cotton pearls, really lightweight. Cool. Those are really cool. I have not ever seen a cotton pearl before. That's really cool. That would make like feather light pair of earrings. Really nice. And we have this really nice long tassel here. And this is pretty. It's a silk tassel. It says morning something. The tag is cut off, but let me back off just a little bit. That's really pretty. I'm not going to take the protector off of it because I don't want to mess it up because I want to use this. So this is really pretty. Nice long tassel. Make a really pretty rope necklace with, make like a peyote top and pull the tassel through it and have a really pretty tassel necklace. That would be fabulous. And of course, a lot of this stuff, like I said, will go with the patterns you've gotten, but I like to get the beads. The beads inspire me, and I just make what I want out of them, so it works for me. And then we've got some Czech daggers. And these are 5 by 16 millimeters, so they're nice big ones. Let's look at these. This is pretty color. We are staying with the cerulean blue theme here. That's really pretty. Nice. Lots of beads in here. And lots of different shapes and types so that you won't get bored, that's for sure, and you can just let your creative juices flow. These are Czech rings, and they're turquoise. Okay, open you. These are cool. I don't think they actually have a hole through them. I think you just would string through the... That's really cool. It does. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I like those. This, you know, would really get your creative ideas going because there's just so many different shapes and types. And then here are some round duo minis. This is white, blue, luster. And these are 4 millimeter. So they're little round duos. Let's look at how pretty they are. Oh, yeah, those are pretty. Nice. I like that. That's really pretty. And get you closer just so you can see all the different hues in them. They have kind of a, well, they're a luster, but they're kind of a Picasso looking also. They've got little different dots and colors in them. It's pretty. I like that. Let's see if I can get these back in the bag. Nope, nope, nope. I knew I couldn't get those back in the bag. So anyway, let's chit-chat while I pick up my mess. Okay, so those are 4 millimeter round duo minis. And so, of course, round duos have 2 holes in them. I think most everyone knows that. But in case you don't, those are 2 hole beads. And then we've got another package of round duo minis. And these are aluminum silver. So let's see what's in there. Now that's a pretty color. It's kind of like the labradorite, but it's brighter. So that's really pretty. I like that. And I'm going to throw them all over the place again. I could just leave them out in little piles, but I want them all packaged up nice and neat so I can put them away in my bead stash. So those are also round duo minis. And then we've got some Ozo Beads ES-O. I have not seen these before, so I'm going to get these out and look at these. I think these are also a 2-hole bead. Yeah, they have 2 holes. They're kind of like a pinch bead with 2 holes in them. Let me show you. If I can get it close enough so you can see them. Well, yeah, those are cool. That would be really neat. You could do all kinds of things with that. You could have 4 different beads on the side. Yep. We'd have to play with those. Those are cool. And that's Ozo bead, I think is what it's called. ES-O bead. And these are 5 millimeter. And they are a variety of colors in here. It's kind of a gold and copper, and they've got little dots of different color on them. They're really cool. Really nice. See, this is a great way to sample some of the newer beads. If you've been afraid to invest in a whole bunch of new beads, then, you know, a box like this will give you a sample of all the different new little beads, and you can try them out. These are crisscross crystal beads. Crisscross golden ray is what they're called. Crystal golden ray, yes. And these are also a 2-hole bead, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, I think the hole kind of goes through the side. Maybe that's why they're called crisscross, Gina. Those are really cool. We'll have to play with those too. Those are pretty color too. They have like a crystal side and then a more solid side with the gold color. Are you guys getting tired of watching me throw my beads around? It's funny. Okay. And then we have some mojave turquoise beads. Let's look at these. These are cool. Oh, these are really cool. Let's see. The hole is here and here. So you could string through, like put it on a piece of wire with a bead in the middle. Or, you know, string it on a bracelet with a bead in the middle. That would be cool. Those are pretty. Those would be fun to play with, too. You make some cool earrings out of those, too. And then we have pewter ring. And it's a chain look. Look at that. I have not had a connector like this that has a chain look. That is really cool. This would be really neat for the leather necklace connector that I just made on my beginners channel. This would be a really cool connector to use with that necklace. Yep, and I'm going to have to do that. That's nice. I like those. Little components and connectors and things always get me going. I like them. And then we have these gigantic pewter filigree bead caps. This would make a really neat ornament for Christmas if you were making something really decorative. Put it on the top of your bulb, and then you could even dangle beads from the top of the bulb. That would be cool. Those are neat. This is pewter filigree bead cap, 10 by 28 millimeters. These are big, nice bead caps. I don't think I've ever seen one that big before. I like it. See, these are new things to me even. I really like that. And I've been beading for a long time, and I have a huge bead stash. And a lot of these things are new to me, so that makes it a lot more fun even. Okay, so, and then we have the Storm Duos Jet Hematite. I like the Storm Duos. I have played with them a little. I haven't put out any of my designs yet, but I will. These are the Storm Duos. These are really cool. They're like a little S, real deflated S is what I like to call it shape. I like those. And hematite is one of my favorite finishes. So that's nice. I like those. It's always nice to get some of the new 2-hole beads. And these again are the 2-hole beads. Nice, nice, nice. And these, I really like these. And I'm going to order some more of these PC cylinders. I really think these are cool. It's like a crystal bugle bead. I just love these. The way they sparkle and the shape of them. I have an idea in my head what I want to do with some of these. And so I am going to order some more of these. I saw them online at Potomac Beads not too long ago, and I thought, I'm going to get some of those, and I never did. But I'm going to, now that I can see them in my hand. I really like these. These are cool. So these are PC cylinders, and they're smoky topaz AB. And these are 2.5 millimeters by 4.5 millimeters. Those are cool. And then we have, there's a lot of stuff in here, guys. We have 2 PC Potomac Company. So, revelry, and they're aqua 14 millimeter, and there's 2 of them. Let's look and see how shiny these are and how pretty they are. Oh, those have a nice depth of color to them and a really good sparkle. Look at the sparkle, guys. That's really nice. Those are really pretty. And I know that that is part of the Queen Victoria earrings, I bet, the pattern. But you could, of course, bezel them any way you wanted and do anything you want with them also. You don't have to follow the patterns, but it's really nice to get some patterns with your new beads so that you can just know what you're going to do with them right away. And then here's a glass cabochon. It's Ottoman 18 millimeter. Let me get this out so we can see what it looks like. That's a cool cabochon. That would be pretty to embroider or bezel around. Look at that. That's really pretty. The depth of it. It's like looking into a globe. That's really cool. The geometric pattern in there. That's cool. I like it. That would be a really cool focal. Let me back off a little. Hopefully I'm staying in camera. I'm getting all involved with these beads, all excited, because it's really nice to get a subscription box that has a lot of stuff that I can even use on my channel. Sometimes, you know, I use all the beads and I do a lot of different styles, but I don't always put them on my channels. But here is another PC oval blue maroon. I was going to call it a macaroon. No macaroons. 13 by 18 millimeter. Look at the different colors as that flashes. Look at how pretty that is. That would be a really nice focal too for embroidery or, you know, whatever you wanted to do. Bezel it with peyote, all kinds of things. You could do whatever you wanted with that. And then we have some Czech faceted round white shimmer beads. Those are pretty. That's very snowish, and so that would be pretty to make like a snowflake earring or something like that. That's really pretty. I really like those. It has a really nice, like AB type of, well, maybe not AB, but a really nice luster to it. And I'm going to throw these around again too, because, you know, have to do it. And then we have AB round flower filigree donut. And these filigrees are fun to play with because you can tie on a piece of thread and you can you can sew on beads, or you could do all kinds of things with these, just connected as a connector, and then, you know, bead through or whatever you'd like to do. But these are fun to play with. I used to, years ago, when I very first started beading, I had a lot of filigree components, and I used to play with them all the time and do all kinds of cool things with them. So those are fun to play with. And then we have a pewter charm snowflake, and that's timely. And I've been making bangles with wire, and I've been putting a little dangle on it. So that would be really pretty dangle on one of my bangles. So that's a nice little, it's a pewter too. Pewter is better than getting mystery metal. I kind of like pewter. They're nice looking, usually, better patterns. I don't know what else to say, but they always are nice looking pieces when they're made of pewter. And then we have a pewter toggle also. So you can make a little charm bracelet, put your toggle on there, put your little charm on there. That would work, or a necklace, or whatever you'd like. And let me get this open. Nice. That's a nice toggle. I like getting toggles because they always add a little bit of a spunk to your piece. So I like getting all different types of toggles. And then we have some pellet beads. These are 4 by 6 millimeter white pellet beads. These are cool. I like the way they lay together when you string them together. Oh, pellet beads. Nice variety, nice bunch of different shapes. And these are tip pastel green. I have not used it. Pastel cream, not green. I have not used any of these. These remind me of chocolate chips. Well, maybe not chocolate because of the color, but white chocolate chips. That's what they remind me of. And they are a 2-hole bead also. Those are cool. I like that color too. That's a really nice color. Lots of pretty shapes to play with. And then we've got surgical steel flat pad post. So there's 10 of them in here, I believe. Yep. And so there's a whole bunch of earring findings there. And then we've got the clutch bag that goes with the earring findings here. Those are nice too. That's a lot of stuff, guys. I think we finally made it to the end here. So let me just kind of put them out so you can get a gander at what came in the box. And there's so much, it's really kind of overpowers my bead mat here. So Let me see if I can arrange it somehow and give you a little look. I've got all the findings I'll put here. And see, you can't even see them because they have to be on top of each other. But just to let you know basically what we've got. All kinds of cool stuff. And again, this is the XL box. And if you put in the code, Gina's Gems, I think it was. Let me look. Nathan sent me a email or a message. Gina's Gems 10. So that is the code. And that, my friends, is what you will get in the XL box. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, or yeah, no, it's not a tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed this bead box opening, and I hope you go and check it out, because like I said, there are not too many boxes that actually have stuff that bead weavers use a lot, and especially with the new trendy 2-hole beads, carrier beads, I mean, the round duos, pyramid beads, all this stuff that is just a little bit different than you would get in a regular subscription box with a bunch of round beads. This has lots of shapes, and they're small things so that you can bead weave with them instead of being bigger ones. And I think you'll really enjoy it and get some seed beads with it, nice quality seed beads. I don't think you could ask for much more. I think they named this quite appropriately the best bead box. So go to the site. I'll put a link in the description box below and try one out. Bye-bye.